Hello ladies and gentlemen of the StarCraft Nation, Zoia here from the StarCraft Squad. This is going to be one of my games. I have a second account now to Buddies, but he doesn't use it. Then I'm laddering on it as random so I can get there at Protoss and Zerg. Spawning in the bottom left is myself as the red Protoss. And spawning in the top right is a blue Terran named Money. I believe he was Platinum or Diamond, I don't know. The account I was given was in Bronze when I got it, and I've went like 50 and 4 on it so far. And I'm trying to get up to Diamond, but this was an interesting game, and I just wanted to show Unknown how bad I am with force fields and stuff as Protoss, because Protoss is definitely my worst race. But then we decided to make a little YouTube video for it, so yeah.
I assume you're getting a little bit better, though.
Yeah, I'm improving as Protoss. Like, at first, all I could do is 4-gate. I've gotten a lot better. You know, I can do a 3-gate expand, I can do 2-gate robo. There's a lot of builds I can do now as Protoss, but late game, as you will see soon, my macro slips horribly, and I'm sitting on like 3k minerals at one point.
I noticed you're going with a double scout strategy.
Yeah,
mistake I've made quite a few times.
I actually set out 2 and then realized halfway there that yeah.
Yeah, I've done that. I think I have my scout hotkey to a key, and then I tried to control him and realized it was another one.
Yeah.
It happens.
So right now,
what's your strategy right now?
Right now, I was thinking either 2-gate robo or 3-gate expand, and then I'm like, whatever. I don't want to do like a 2-gate robo push. I like playing off of multiple bases when I feel safe. So I saw that he had 2 barracks in here, but he was only pumping out Marines. So I was like, okay, it's not gonna be too early pressure. So 3-gate expand sounds safe enough. So I'm gonna 3-gate expand, and then go Colossus. That's my plan right now. Of course, it changes later on, because you know this game lasts for a long time. So right now, Unknown, let's slow it down to ×1 and 3, or normal speed in 3, 2, 1. So now we're at faster speed, and we're just gonna watch. So I like popping out a Zealot, a Stalker, and a Sentry, pretty early, and
now you did get your second gas pretty late. For this build, you wanna have your second gas kind of early so you can get a lot of sentries out. And that way you can use force fields to defend your expansion.
Yeah, I also have an extra one in gas. I eventually moved that guy out, and I noticed when I got my gas late, I usually have to get around 19 or 20 for my second gas, and then I realized how late I got. I was like, oh, that sucks, but oh well. So now I got my sentry coming out, and I'm putting a pylon and a nexus down at my expand. And so right now I'm just going to be securing my expansion. I'm building more units, of course, in case a huge attack comes, and then I'm going to get a robo for a observer. And yeah. I feel pretty comfortable with this build. I'm not very great with knowing when to do like early pressure as Protoss now. Right now I just like to defend up because you know I'm not fighting the best of the best right now. I have to work my way up from bronze, and that takes a while. Even though I'm 50 and like 4, it still takes a long time to rank up. Right now I'm only fighting platinum players, so I'm still kind of nervous on when to push out. I poke with this probe to see what he's got. I see a bunker and I immediately pull back because I don't want to lose my probe. So right now, I know he's not moving out anytime soon. He's feeling pretty scared. So right now, I'm feeling great that I have my expansion almost finished.
Right now, you'd also want to try to take the Xel'Naga watchtowers. Stalkers are faster than any unit that Terran's going to have this early, so if you put him at the front one, you'll definitely be able to get him away safely, and you can see what he's up to. That's
definitely something I'm going to want to keep in my mind. Right now, my middles is pretty low, and my gas is pretty high. So I start building lots of sentries, which actually comes to my aid later on because I am the reason I wanted to show Unknown this game was because my sentry play is horrible, and we'll see in a little bit. Unknown's probably gonna have a good laugh because I have to like force field like 8 times to cut an army. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, getting out a lot of sentries this early is definitely good. Allows you to build up energy so you can throw down a lot of force fields.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you're messing up, you have the energy for it, and you can use those guardian shields. You just want to be building up a lot of energy as soon as possible.
So now we're chrono boosting out an observer. I'm going to get a second one. I like having 2, because just in case I don't think he's going Banshees, but just in case he's getting Banshees, I want one in my base and one at his base. So I'm getting 2 observers.
Banshees actually is what I'd be assuming right now, because you've seen that he has a lot of Marines. He had the bunker. So, Banshees are definitely a possible threat at this point.
That is true. Well, either way, I'm getting a second observer soon. I haven't started building it yet, but I will start getting one. And I just like feeling safe with it. Now my observer is going to fly over. Going to see he's got a guy at the Xel'Naga Tower. I'm going to go into his base and see a 3 racks. And at this point, I'm like, okay, I should be pretty, strong at holding this off. I'm not really too scared. I got a robotics bay on the way, so I can start getting those Colossus. Still doing a pretty good job. I haven't supply blocked myself yet, and I'm keeping my minerals and gas low, so I'm not feeling too worried. Right now I'm moving my observer over to his expansion. I'm seeing like, okay, he's only got a marauder in here. He must be moving out, so I prepare for the attack. Now if you look at my army, I have 7 sentries. I don't know if I warp in more, but I have 7 sentries. A lot of them have almost full energy, if not more than half, so that's plenty of force fields that can be used. And if we watch this attack, let's just watch this.
Well, right now you already should have force fielded. Those were actually pretty good force fields.
It could have been a lot better, though. I mean, watching the pros do it, they were slow to put down, and it could have been better. You have to admit, it could have been better.
Well, you definitely could have caught the army as he was moving through that choke, but based on where you did fight him, I thought those were very good. Split his army.
Wow, I thought those were horrible.
Positioning.
Well,
no, I thought those were good.
Nice. Well, as you can see, I'm getting a thermal lance, and I'm pumping out Colossus, chrono boosting, and this is when my money starts to slip. I don't think it's yet, actually. It's later in the game where my money starts to slip. I try doing a counterattack, and it doesn't go well. We'll see that in a moment, but I'm still sitting on, which I think is a problem for now, I'm still sitting on 1 robo and 3 gateways, and I'm on 2 bases, so I think I can either throw down another gateway. Right now I'm mounting up to expand. I'm going to take off this rock, and then I'm going to move out to attack. So
it's definitely good. Unfortunately, in that push that he did, you lost almost all your sentries, so whenever you decide to push out, you're not going to have those force fields, and you're not going to have the guardian shields that you need to really do a lot of damage.
Yeah, and that is part of the reason why I lose. I only have 2 sentries in this push, and it doesn't go very well. If we look at his army, he's still going lots of barracks. He's got 6 racks right now, so that can be pretty scary. If we look at my probe count, I wasn't constantly building probes. I was slipping quite a bit, but I am doing quite well on probe count. 62 is a great amount for 12 minutes in the game, so even though I was slipping up a bit, I still have a large amount of probes for 2 bases. Especially,
it looks like you're moving an army out here, getting ready to attack. Yep. And I definitely like to see you throwing down an expansion right now.
I think I'm about to, before I engage. I don't remember. Yeah, I'm moving a probe over.
Yeah, there it is.
Moving the expansion.
And he actually, killing those rocks was really good. I always forget to do that, and then I move out, and I'm like, oh, wait, there's rocks between my 2 bases now.
So here comes in a push. I could have done a better job with my Colossus micromanagement. I let him run forward, and I could have easily walked that back. So I did lose my Colossus. Didn't have very many force fields here, and not enough energy for Guardian Shield. So I'm taking a lot of damage in this attack, and I'm going to be forced to fall back.
Yeah, you have a lot of stalkers against a marauder heavy army. Definitely not a good situation to be in.
So that attack didn't go that well. I have 2 robos now. They're constantly producing Colossus right now, and I wasn't really keeping an eye on my observer. Unfortunately, he's putting a starport down and gets a reactor on it, pumps out a lot of Vikings. And even though my observer's sitting right above it, I don't see this for quite a while. And he builds up a lot of Vikings, and we'll have to see how that goes for me. But now my expansion's almost finishing. We go to the income tab. 68 harvesters. I probably should have stopped building harvesters at this point. I have a lot, way too many. I probably could have transferred a lot more probes out of my main base. As you can see, these mineral fields are pretty low on minerals, and could have transferred a lot more to my second expansion. Right now I'm at 70 harvesters, and I keep building harvesters. I didn't realize how many I had. For some reason, it just feels like for protoss you can get so many more probes, and you just not even realize it.
You're actually doing a great job of keeping your chrono boost down. That's something I even have a problem with. I look at my nexus at the end of the game, I'm like, oh, I'm sitting on 100 energy on each of them. But you're doing a pretty good job.
I didn't get a forge, unfortunately. I tried to pump out more upgrades than that. I only get charge, and then I get I eventually swap the High Templar, and I get Psystorm and then the Templar thing. But right now my minerals are starting to skyrocket. I'm at 1,000 right now. Probably could have thrown down a lot more gateways. I have 2 more down, but I'm about to throw down 3 more in a High Templar, whatever it's called. So, whatever it's called. Right now I'm going lots of Zealots because he is an infantry-heavy army. Lots of charge lots are going to devour this army. Even though it's mainly comprised of Marauders, he does have a good amount of Marines, and Zealots aren't the best choice for Marauders, but once they have charge, they do a pretty good job. So,
and you definitely don't want to forget to keep building sentries this late. You get those force fields along with your charge lots, the Terran's going to have nowhere to go, and the Colossus are just going to be able to do a ton of damage. And Guardian Shields are great, of course.
yes, it is. Unfortunately, I stopped getting sentries. I don't think I build any more because I'm wanting those High Templar. And right now, I'm kind of supply blocked. Terran's about to do another attack on me. And at one point, it gets kind of scary, but because I have my Colossus at the front of my army like an idiot, and he picks off one of them. And it's at this point where I think I realize how many Vikings he has. And I'm like, okay, I need to stop Colossus production. And I get a lot of High Templars, and we'll see how well my Scythe Storm does against his army. But right now, at this point, I pretty much need to stop making probes. I mean, 80 of my food account is harvesters right now, so it'd be a good job to do that. I could be chrono boosting some warp gates right now, but Protoss is my worst race right now, so I'm not the best I can be at it. But I'm getting close to food cap. I mean, it's 176 versus 126, so I'm feeling pretty great right now. And especially when I'm getting High Templar. I'm about to see that he's moving out. Like, okay, right now I notice how many Vikings he has. I mean, he has a lot of Vikings. This is 11 Vikings in his army, so he's going to try and come over here. He's going to pick off one of my Colossus. I see this. I canceled 2 of my Colossus that were almost finished because I didn't need them anymore. And right now I'm like, okay, I need to get Psionic Storm right now. I'm, chrono boosting the crap out of it, trying to get it out. I have a huge amount of High Templar in my army. I have 8 of them right now. Plenty of charge lots, some Stalkers, and plenty of Colossus. So right now he's going to move forward with his Vikings. He's going to do the little pickup.
He's picking some off right now, and you have almost no Stalkers to deal with them.
Yeah, so I'm going to run back with my Colossus, and he falls back for some reason. He could have killed all my Colossus there easily. Now here comes his push. Now he pretty much just gets devoured here. I thought we're warping a lot more High Templar and Zealots, but I'm just Psionic Storming like crazy, and I just destroyed his army. That was just devoured him with Psionic Storm.
Yeah, you just blanketed Psi Storms on his
yeah,
full
so
army. That was good.
Right now I'm feeling pretty good. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm sitting on a lot of minerals right now. Could have thrown on a lot more gateways. But right now the lead I have on my opponent is pretty huge. I mean, it's 186 food versus 73. So right now I'm gonna eventually walk into his base and clear him out. Building more Stalkers to take care of those Vikings, and here comes my final push. Things I'm missing if you just browse through my base. I don't have a forge. I probably could have taken the gold by now if this was like a master level game. But I did good tech swaps based off what I scouted. I mean, I went High Templar once I saw the Vikings. I did get the charge lots. The only things I was missing really are forges. So definitely need to start working on getting those +1/+1s going, +2s/+2s. So about to engage right now. Waiting for my High Templar to catch up. You don't want to move in without your High Templar. They are fairly slow. And then here come my charge lots just devouring this army. Psi Storm, of course, missed, but eventually he's going to try and bring his Vikings down here and take out my Colossus, but I decided to just storm them all. I didn't know how well this storm would work against these Vikings, but seems to work pretty well. And then he GG'd.
That's actually something you don't see too much. Psi Storm is great against Vikings to keep your Colossus safe, but people don't really realize
that. So,
Vikings are pretty fragile.
Yeah, they are. And so I took out several of those Vikings there. So for the most part, I think I did a decent job. Like I said, I am sitting on a lot of minerals. I probably could have won this a lot sooner, but like I said, I feel Protoss is my worst race. So, I don't know. I think I did a good job. Unknown, what are your thoughts?
Definitely did really good at the start. You're using those chrono boosts. You had, I thought, good force fields. You don't think they work, but you had a good army composition, pretty good micro. And then at the end there, your macro slipped a little bit, but that's going to happen. So overall, pretty good game.
Good to hear that, since Unknown is a main Protoss player. It helps to get some good advice every once in a while. So make sure you guys subscribe. This week is our Mutalisk week, so make sure you guys are sending Mutalisk harassment videos in, whether you're getting harassed or doing the harassment. And really, that's it for now. Any last thoughts for our subscribers, Unknown?
No, I got nothing.
All right, we'll see you guys in our next. Yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video.